Stop for a moment, because what I'm about to share may shock you. Did you know? After the age of 60, the human body can lose up to 8% of muscle mass every decade. Yes, every 10 years, it's as if your body quietly steals strength from your legs, your arms, and even your heart. And what does this mean? It means each passing year doesn't just bring more candles on the cake. It also chips away at balance, stamina, and confidence. The consequences are frightening. Research shows that seniors with muscle loss after 60 are twice as likely to fall. And one fall isn't just a bruise. It can mean a broken hip, a long hospital stay, and sometimes the end of independence. Now picture another scene. You wake. Up on a bright morning, you walk down the stairs. Your steps are steady, not shaky. You go to the market. Aisle after aisle, you move with ease. You carry groceries home without your legs giving out. Later that day, your grandchildren run to you. You bend down, scoop them up, run a little in the yard, and you realize you no longer fear your legs betraying you. That is not a dream. It can be your reality. So why do so many people lose muscle so quickly after 60, even when they eat plenty of meat, drink protein shakes, and keep active? Here's the shocking truth. Protein alone is not enough. When you're young, protein is like fresh bricks. Your body easily builds walls, houses, muscle, but as you age, your body is like an old construction site. The bricks are still there, but the machines are weak, the roads broken, the workers slow. The result, the bricks, the protein, never reach the muscle. They're wasted, diverted, and your muscles continue to shrink. What we need is not just more bricks. We need hidden helpers. Workers who can clear the path, boost the circulation, and make sure protein actually turns into strength. These helpers are not expensive powders or miracle pills. They are humble roots lying quietly in the soil or sitting unnoticed in the produce aisle, small, simple, overlooked, but inside, they hold compounds that improve blood flow, calm hidden inflammation, energize your body to use protein the way it should. Today, you will discover 3 special roots. Each one is a missing piece of the puzzle in restoring muscle strength. And root number 1, scientific evidence so strong that some researchers believe it could reshape the way humans age. Stay with me, because this could change your future. Root number 3, Maca, the Peruvian ginseng from the Andes to modern science, high in the Andes Mountains. Where the air is thin and cold bites to the bone, people have survived for centuries with stamina, fertility, and resilience. Their secret, a small root called Maca. They nicknamed it the gold of the Andes, or Peruvian ginseng. Long before scientists arrived, the locals knew Maca gave them strength to endure the harshest climate. How it works. Maca is not about how much protein it has. Its real magic lies in how it helps your body use protein more effectively. Maca gently supports what scientists call the HPA axis, the system that regulates energy, stress, and circulation. When this system runs smoothly, fatigue fades, blood flow improves, and the amino acids from your protein meals finally reach the muscle fibers where they're needed. The result? Every gram of protein you eat is more likely to become real, usable muscle. Extra benefits. Maca also contains macamides, machenes, and flavonoids, natural antioxidants. They protect cells from aging damage, lift mood, reduce anxiety, and sharpen memory. Because true independence isn't just physical. It's also mental clarity and emotional resilience. Real story I once had. A patient, Maria, 68. She told me, every afternoon I just collapse on the couch. No energy to walk, to cook, to talk. I suggested she try adding a teaspoon of maca powder to her morning smoothie. 3 weeks later, she returned smiling. Now I still have energy to walk around the garden in the afternoon, feel alive. Again, How to use maca powder form. 1 to 2 teaspoons daily. Mix into smoothies with banana or yogurt. Stir into oatmeal. Or blend with warm milk before bed. Safe, simple, effective. Route number 2, ginger. From kitchen spice to muscle ache inflammation. The silent thief after 60. Dodo. Most people live with chronic low-grade inflammation. It doesn't look like a swollen joint or a red rash. It's invisible, smoldering quietly inside tissues and muscles. This inflammation stiffens joints, slows recovery, and prevents muscles from fully responding to protein. It's like a constant background fire. It's draining energy without you noticing. Gingers. Firefighters inside ginger are compounds called gingerols and chagols. They are powerful natural anti-inflammatories. They rush in like firefighters, calming those hidden flames. And when inflammation settles, your body can finally focus on healing and muscle growth. Ginger and digestion, but ginger does more. It supports digestion and stabilizes blood sugar. Why does this matter? Because if your stomach digests poorly, amino acids never reach the muscles. If blood sugar swings wildly, muscle fuel gets lost along the way. Ginger creates the right environment, a calm gut, stable blood sugar, so protein can be used where it's needed. Real stories. One patient told me, "Doctor, every time I take a walk, my legs ache for 2 days." I encouraged her to drink ginger tea a few times a week. A month later, she said, "I still walk the same path, but the soreness doesn't haunt me anymore." Another man in his 70s laughed. "I'm not an athlete now, but at least moving doesn't punish me." That change in feeling is priceless. Because when movement feels less punishing, you actually keep moving. And consistency is what rebuilds muscle. How to use ginger. A few slices of fresh ginger steeped in hot water with honey or lemon. 1 teaspoon of powdered ginger in smoothies or soups. A thumb-sized piece in cooking. Just 1 to 2 grams a day can make a difference. Safety. Not generally safe, but if you're on blood thinners, watch carefully. If you suffer from reflux, start with small amounts. Route number 1, beetroot. Opening the highways of circulation. Why beetroot is king of all the roots. Beetroot has the strongest scientific evidence. It doesn't just calm inflammation or boost energy. It actively increases blood flow to muscles. How? Beets are rich in nitrates, which convert into nitric oxide in your body. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, like opening up clogged highways. Suddenly, oxygen and nutrients rush to muscles exactly when they need it. The results. Better circulation means muscles work more efficiently. Fatigue sets in later. Recovery comes faster. For someone over 60, this can be life-changing. Science. And studies show that seniors who drank beet juice before activity walked farther, climbed stairs with less strain, and even improved their walking speed. One 70-year-old man told me, "Doctor, it's like my legs finally got the memo. They don't give out halfway anymore." These aren't miracles. They're the natural result of better blood flow. How to use beets. Drink a small glass of beet juice an hour before walking. Blend with apple, carrot, or lemon to soften the earthy taste. Roast and toss into salads. Consistency matters. A few servings each week can transform mobility. Safety. Note: beets may turn urine or stool reddish, harmless but surprising. If you have kidney stones, keep portions moderate and check with your doctor. Pulling it all together. Think of it this way. Maca energizes and makes protein work harder for you. Ginger calms inflammation and speeds recovery. Beetroot improves circulation and oxygen delivery. Together, they form a trio that addresses the core problems of aging muscle. Protein is important, yes, but without these allies, protein often goes to waste. With them, protein becomes strength you can feel. Closing message: muscle loss after 60 is not destiny. It's a signal, a call to action, and the action doesn't have to be extreme. It can be as simple as a teaspoon of maca in your morning smoothie, a cup of ginger tea in the afternoon, a glass of beet juice before your walk. These humble choices, repeated day after day, can bring back steady legs, confident steps, and renewed independence. So let me ask you, which of these routes will you try first? Leave a comment below. I read every single one, because this isn't just a video. It's a conversation about staying strong, independent, full of dignity as we grow into our 70s and beyond. If this inspired you, share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the health secrets designed for you. Remember, it's never too late. Every small choice adds up. And sometimes, the path back to strength starts not with a pill or a powder, but with a humble root.